Saildrone Surveyor is a 72-foot vehicle that is outfitted with both shallow and deep water multibeam systems. These sonars are some of the industry standard, the best in the world that we use, and we can see down to about 7,000 meter depth in the ocean. We were all very excited to see Surveyor go into the water for the first time. There had been a lot of challenges from the pandemic, and it's always good to get a boat in the water for the first time. We've explored the surface of the moon, we've explored the surface of Mars better than we've done the ocean. And so really the goal of the Surveyor is to go out and help achieve kind of the global goal of mapping our oceans. Only 20% of the world's oceans have been mapped, and the Surveyor and her sonars are going to really change the equation.
The ocean surface is about 362 million square kilometers, and we have still got to map 293 million square kilometers. So we've actually achieved very little. Seabed 2030 is a collaboration between an organization called JEBCO and the Nippon Foundation of Japan. And the aim of Seabed 2030 is to deliver a fully mapped ocean floor by the year 2030.
Saildrone Surveyor, as currently designed, is collecting an amount of data that has tremendous benefits for ocean exploration, for mapping, and for characterization. One of the things that I think is hugely beneficial is using multi-beam systems, sonar systems that are capable of mapping the seabed at relatively high resolution to depths of on the order of 6,000 or 7,000 meters. Typically, historically, we would have done this type of work using ships that cost us anywhere from $35,000 to $75,000 a day to operate. Now we potentially have an asset that can do that mapping for us autonomously using solar and wind power. Using traditional ship-based approach to map the oceans completely across the globe will probably take us centuries using today's technology. Technologies like the Saildrone Surveyor may allow us, if used en masse in fleets, to do this in decades rather than centuries.
The bathymetry that's collected by Surveyor is really important to us as people living on the Earth. The impact of our oceans on our climate, on our weather, on our way of life can't be overstated.
We've just started to look at the data coming from the Saildrone Surveyor after some initial tests, and the data looks very, very high quality. And one component of that high quality is the fact that when the Saildrone Surveyor is under sail, there's no motor noise. And on traditional vessels, the engines generate noise, which inevitably will degrade a image. And so with the Saildrone Surveyor under sail, we have the opportunity to collect very, very clean data.
The early returns from these test cases from the Saildrone Surveyor are proving that it can do everything we thought it could do. It's proving to us that the data can be as good as the data that we're getting from our ships that are crewed. That is a truly exciting thing.
Autonomous technology is a huge force multiplier. We're taking out the dangerous aspects of people having to operate and work at sea in hazardous conditions. We're able to operate these autonomous systems from remote control rooms, round the clock, 24/7, 365, wherever possible. And of course, we're actually lowering the carbon footprint because these platforms carry a smaller payload. They're using less fuel, less resources.
Anything we can do to increase that efficiency with which we can map would greatly increase the chance of our getting it done. And that's why we're so intrigued with the use of Saildrone, which offers a much more efficient way to map large areas of the ocean floor.
Throughout my career, I've worked with a lot of different surveying platforms. The Surveyor, to me, truly is a game changer in the ocean mapping field. The ability to go to remote locations, to do it in a environmentally friendly, low carbon impact kind of way, to do it without a crew on board, which increases safety, to do it 24/7, whereas with small boats you would have to stop at sunset. It really is going to quickly amplify how much of the ocean we can map in the next few years.